oh, if I don't make this guy a part of my life, I'll never have any other guy who's more charismatic, loving, sexy, attentive like this one to me. You know, like, oh, girl. Abana, no, we're not going to do that. No, please, sir. Sir, I'm busy. Like, busy doing what? Busy being by myself. That's what I'm doing. You know, just have fun. Yo, it's been a long time I haven't dropped a video for you guys, but I am back with another one, and today we are talking about how to stop chasing people. Now, I know there's a lot of videos out there about talking to ladies about how to stop chasing men, be the prize, stop chasing people. But I think in the process of loving ourselves, we actually tend to forget that we chase people. Like, we generally just chase people, not just men. We're not just chasing them dudes out here. We're chasing even girls. We're chasing people. We're forcing people to be a part of our lives. People who don't even seem to have any interest of partaking in our lives. So today I'm just going to give you a little walkthrough on how to actually stop chasing people and how to actually start being yourself and focusing on your life and getting the most of getting the most of your life. The reason why a lot of the times we chase people is because we tend to feel like we're missing out on them. It's like they're an amazing party and we've not been invited. It's like they have so much going on in their lives and we're not taking part in it. It's like they are so fun and they are so attractive and they are so nice to be around, and we are missing out because we are not a part of their lives, because they've not asked us to join them. But we tend to forget that you're not missing out on these people. Understand that you're not missing out on these people. These people are missing out on you. They are missing out on you. You're not missing out on them. These people are missing out on you. And you know, the problem with feeling like you're missing out on people's lives, it's because you're coming from a place of lack. You don't have the understanding that you have so much to offer, you have so much fun, and you have so much excitement around you that other people would actually want to come and enjoy. You feel like it's them that can give the excitement. It's only them that are fun to be around. It's only them that have the vibe and the psych. You forget that you can also have it, and even more, and even better, and even sweeter. Girl, you're not missing out on them. They are missing out on you. Look at the way you love. I want you to look at the way you love people. Look at the way you've loved in your past. You love with everything. You love with everything that you have. You give all, like when you're loving someone, be it in a romantic relationship, be it in a platonic relationship, you love with everything that you have. You are such an amazing person to be around. You are such an amazing friend. You are such a vibe, girl. You are such a vibe. It doesn't matter whether you're an introvert and you don't know how to talk to people. The reality is that you're such a vibe. And if your friends were asked, they'd probably say, yeah, she's a vibe. She's the best. She knows how to come through. She knows how to love. She knows how to advise. She knows how to help. So why in the world do you feel like you're missing out on them and they're not missing out on you? Are they not missing out on your affection? Are they not missing out on your amazing advice? Are they not missing out on your amazing skills? Whether it's your cooking, whether it's your drawing, whether it's your singing. Are they not missing out on you? Why do you feel like you're missing out on them? Why do you feel like you're the one who has to be there? Why do you feel like you have to be a part of their life to be happy? Understand, girl, that they are missing out on you. They are missing out on all this. They're missing out on all of you, girl. And you have to start feeling, walking, and acting the same. Stop feeling like you're missing out on them. Stop feeling like they're the only ones who have something nice to bring to the table. You have a lot to bring to the table and even more. You're such a vibe. So you're not missing out on them. They are missing out on you. Another reason why we chase people is because we are inadequate. Now, before you get triggered and you call me all names and say that listen. What I mean by saying we are inadequate is that we haven't invested enough time, enough resources, enough energy into our lives to make it the full package that it should be. Our lives are boring because we've purposefully not done anything or added anything to it that brings excitement. Our lives are just flat out disinteresting because we haven't put anything in it that would actually make people want to come and be a part of it. I'm not saying you should now start going to parties and like doing all this crazy stuff, but listen, At the end of the day, if you look at all the people in your past that you've been chasing, all the people in your past that you've been craving, all the people in your past that you've been worshipping and putting on pedestals, there was something about their lives that you just wanted. To some extent, you didn't even want these people, baby girl. Like, huko unawataka, you didn't want these people. You actually wanted something that was in their lives that you wish you had in your life, but subconsciously you couldn't actually realize that that is what was happening. For example, there's this guy you wanted to be with. Let's call him Mark, okay? You were falling, like you fell head over heels for Mark and you wanted to be with him so bad. But in reality, this guy wasn't good for you. If anything, he was a problematic walking red flag screaming, I will break your heart, I will break your heart, you know? If you look at him, maybe it was something about his character, maybe he was charismatic, maybe he was a vibe, he had a big social circle, maybe it was something about his life. He always had interesting places to be at every time, every day, every single hour while you were stuck at home. If it was his dressing, like he used to dress, he was such a vibe. If you analyze these kind of things, you'll actually realize you don't want these people. It's something about them or it's something about their lives that is so attractive and so appealing to you that you can't help but resist and you feel like you want them. So the only way to actually stop chasing people when it comes to these kind of situations is to start investing in yourself. And how do you invest in yourself? First of all, start doing something. Just start doing something. And it doesn't have to be expensive, like go on solo dates and do all this. If you have the money, baby girl, you do you. More power to you, more love to you. You go, girl. But if you just don't have the money to get out and do a lot of consuming activities, just start something. Reconnect with what are the kind of things you used to love to do when you were young. What is it that you loved to do when you were a baby? What was it that was so entertaining to you? Was it watching movies? Was it drawing? Was it listening to music? Was it dancing? Start doing something that will actually bring more excitement to your life. Start going out by yourself. Before you tell me, oh Tina, I got nobody to take me out. No, you go by yourself, baby girl. You go by yourself. Get out of the house, go. And I'm not saying go out, go to 5-star restaurants. If you're on a budget, baby girl, just go buy yourself a nice yogurt at the yogurt store. If you're on a budget, go buy yourself a nice ice cream cone on your way. Go take a walk while eating something sweet. If you're a sweet tooth, you go buy something nice. Eat it on your way while walking. Just do something that will give you more happiness. Watch movies. Start drawing. Start singing. It doesn't matter if you sound like a croak, like a dead chicken. You just start singing. Start singing, baby girl. Sing in the shower. Get you a Bluetooth, get you a speaker, start listening to music at home. Put on your favorite playlist and dance and listen and have fun. Because at the end of the day, the kind of fun that you're looking for in other people can also be found in yourself. All that vibe and all that charisma that you're looking for in other people, it can be found in yourself. I used to be like you, baby girl. Your girl used to be like you. I used to want to be a part of people's lives so much. I wanted people to accept me. But when I actually started just investing in myself, baby girl, I'm telling you, my life took a 360 turn like nothing else. I started having fun. I could sit by myself the whole day and enjoy my own company. Some days it gets boring and I have to go to my friends. Some days it gets boring and I need to holler up my friends and be like, can I come back to your place? I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling okay alone. And they're like, fine, come, let's chill, let's have fun. You won't always be excited while being alone, but investing in yourself actually gives you the ability to just be happy by yourself. You can sit at home and somebody's gonna come and be like, baby girl, show up, I wanna take you. Be like, no, please, sir, I'm busy. Like, busy doing what? Busy being by myself. That's what I'm doing. Just have fun. Baby girl, stop putting yourself down. If it's something about their personality that you like, maybe they're such a vibe, you're like, oh, this guy is such a vibe, he makes me feel like sunshine. You be that vibe. You be that vibe. Work on your personality, okay? Work on your personality. If you feel like everyone else is interesting and you're boring, start becoming interesting. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to carry conversations. Learn how to master the energy in yourself so that the aura you're emitting is the aura of confidence and self-assurance. If you want to learn how to be a confident girl, don't forget to check out my video. I'll drop the link in the description box. You can go watch that. Just learn to be that girl. I used to be like that. I was so shy. I didn't want to talk to people. I constantly kept telling myself that I'm not interesting. People don't want to talk to me. But until I actually realized that I was self-sabotaging myself, then things started changing. Things started changing. You don't even have to speak. You don't even have to talk. You don't even have to do anything, but your energy will speak. How you carry yourself will actually dictate how people will react to you. The kind of energy you give will dictate the kind of reaction that you get when you enter into a room. So girls, start being that girl. Understand that you're attracted to something they have that you wish you had, and until you learn to get what you're attracted to in them, you will never be able to stop chasing people. Baby girl, it's a whole lesson today. Okay? So start working on yourself, start investing in yourself. And another thing about investing in yourself, when I talk about investing in yourself, I don't just mean emotionally, psychologically, like learn how to speak. I'm even talking physically. Girl, learn how to dress well. You're attracted to that guy because he looks good, because other girls want him, because everyone seems to be hovering around him the way bees hover around honey. You can be that honeypot, but you can't be that honeypot if you don't know how to give out that honey, baby. Okay? So learn how to start dressing well. I might drop a picture in the screen somewhere like you. I used to hide behind baggy clothes. I used to hide behind jumpers. I used to hide behind hoodies. I used to hide behind big clothes because I wasn't confident in myself. I wasn't confident in how I looked. But until I said, you know what, I ain't looking like nobody because I ain't nobody else. I am me. Things started changing. Nowadays, I dress in what I feel makes me look good. I dress in what I feel brings out my best personality. It doesn't have to be the trend. It doesn't have to be the vibe for everyone else. But as long as it's what I like and it looks good on me, it is what I'm going to wear. Because I always remind myself, it's not about how my life looks to people. It's about how my life feels to me. And if I feel good in this outfit, I don't care what you or any other person else is going to say. I am going to wear it. So girl, start dressing up, experiment, build your wardrobe, okay? Build your wardrobe, start looking good, and you'll realize something. The moment you start looking good and you stop envying how other people look and you stop feeling like, I wish I could dress like them, I wish I had the courage to wear that top. Now people are going to start to come flocking to you. People will start knocking at your door. You won't have to even talk to other people. You won't even have to force issues with people. People will naturally come because you are that girl. You are that girl that they envy. You are that girl that they wish they could be. So stop chasing people, stop wishing you could be like them, and start being yourself. Start being that girl, okay? Another reason why you chase people. You chase people because you're operating from a sense of lack. Now I've mentioned this early in the video, but the reason you're chasing people is because you're operating from a place of lack. You're holding on to people because you feel like you can't get better. Oh, if I let go of this guy, I'll never get another guy who dresses like this. Oh, if I let go of this guy, I'll never get another guy who can talk to me like this. Oh, if I don't make this guy a part of my life, I'll never have any other guy who's more charismatic, loving, sexy, attentive like this one to me. You know, like, oh, girl. Apana, no, we're not going to do that. It's almost 2024 ending. We're almost entering 2025, and we are not carrying that kind of energy into the next year. I refuse to let you move with that kind of energy in the next year. Understand one thing, girl. The world is full of people. There are so many people who would pay to be a part of your life. There are so many people who would write resumes just to be a part of your life. So why are you holding on to this one person who has clearly made it obvious to you that they do not want you as a part of their life? Why do you want to be at someone's door begging, knocking, and wishing they could accept you just because you feel like you won't find any better? I'm not saying to take people for granted. For those people who are in your life and are genuinely looking after you and they're reciprocating your energy, please reciprocate the energy, look after them, love them, accept them, be there for them. I'm talking specifically about the people who constantly have to make you jump through hurdles and hoops just to accept you in their life. Everyone has standards. Everyone has criteria that someone needs to meet to join their life. But you don't have to beg. You don't have to be on someone's doorstep begging and asking for permission for them to let you in. Don't you deserve someone who wants to be in your life? Don't you think there's someone out there who actually wants to be a friend to you? Don't you think there's someone out there who would pay to date you? They would pay to date you. Don't you think so? If you're saying no in your head, girl, you have low self-worth. If you're saying no in your head right now, listening to this video from me to you, you have low self-worth and you have to work on it. But your girl is here. I got you. I got you. I got you, you know. Understand that the world is full of people, and your best people, your best circle is yet to come. Your best circle is yet to come. The people that are actually meant for you are yet to come. All these people that you're chasing left, right, center, trying to be a part of their life, they are not for you, baby girl. What is meant for you will find you. What is meant for you will find you 101%. What is meant for you will find you. All these people that you're chasing and trying to impress, they are not for you. They are not for you. Baby girl, in 2024, heading to 2025, your moves better make sense and they better make money. If they're not making sense and they're not making money, then they're not supposed to be made in the first place. Stop making moves to make other people's lives easier while you're making your life harder and unbearable. You're crying every single morning because this guy has refused to text you. This guy hasn't reached back out to you, and you're crying yourself to sleep every single night. Don't you think you deserve a guy who actually looks at you and is like, girl, I got the best thing. I got the best thing. Don't you think you deserve a guy who actually worships the grind that you walk on? Don't you think you deserve friends who actually think that you are that girl? Friends who actually adore you, admire you, and are thankful to have you in their lives. Why are you begging for people's attention? Why are you seated there asking people to let you in their life? Why are you a pick-me-sha? Pick me, pick me, pick me, oh pick me. Why? You deserve so much. So you have to understand that you have to stop operating from a place of lack. Your best people are yet to come. Your best life is yet to come. Your circle is yet to come. And if you have to be lonely for a couple of days, months, years, be it, fine. At the end of the day, you know something better is on its way and it's heading to you. Something better is on its way and it is heading to you, and it will find you. It doesn't matter whether you'll be asleep. It doesn't matter whether you'll be running, but wherever it will find you, it will find you. Your best people are yet to come. Operate with an abundance mindset. Instead of thinking, oh, if I let him go, if I let him go, if I let her go, I will never find a better person. My life is going to be a mess and I'm going to die lonely with 55 cats in my house. No! Get from that place of thinking. Shift your thinking. Adopt a new paradigm of thinking and be like, you know what, maybe this person isn't meant for me, and letting them go does not necessarily mean that I will forever be lonely. Maybe I have to let them go to get something better. Maybe I have to release the clutch that I have on this person to actually receive better and to actually receive my tribe. See the difference? See the difference? Don't be afraid to lose people. Don't be afraid to let people go. Let people go. If they want to live your life, let them live. If they want to walk out, let them walk out. If they want to run, let them run out. It doesn't matter how they want to live your life. Understand that there are so many people and better people are coming. Because until you can change how you think, until you can change your way of thinking, you'll never be able to actually, you'll never be able to actually get concrete change in your life. So stop chasing people and start attracting. Sit in who you are, sit in what you do, sit in what you like, and the people that are meant for you will find you where you're at. You won't have to beg, you won't have to plead, you won't have to be a fool, you won't have to cry yourself to sleep every single night for the people who are meant for you. Yeah. On to the next point. You are chasing people because you have low self-worth. You have low self-worth, you do not love yourself, you do not appreciate yourself, you do not feel like you deserve love. Why? Why don't you feel like you deserve love? Why don't you feel like you deserve my pansy, my baby girl? Why? Is it because you feel like you're not enough? Is it because you feel like you're not perfect? Let me tell you something. No one is perfect. And whoever thinks they're perfect, let them raise their hands and we go prove them wrong. No one is perfect. And you do not deserve any less love, attention, and affection just because you have flaws and mistakes that you made in your past. You have to detach yourself from your past. You have to detach yourself from all the things that you feel you did that are qualifying you to not be a good person. Because everyone's made mistakes. You have to work on your self-worth. The reason you're chasing people is because you don't love yourself. And because you don't love yourself, you need their validation to actually assure you that you're a person worth loving. Do you just see how messed up that is? Do you just see how toxic that is for you? Do you just see how wrong and absolutely unnecessary that is for you? You're chasing people because you need their validation. You need them to say, you know what, yes, I need you in my life. For you to actually feel like, yeah, I'm needed. Can't you get that assurance and validation in yourself? Can't you get that, can't you get that certainty of existence in yourself? Why do you have to have people accept you? Why do you have to have people compliment you? Why do you have to have people look at you and adore you for you to actually feel like a person worth loving and adoring? You have to work on your self-worth. Because if your self-worth is low, you will settle for bare minimum. You'll confuse attention for affection. You'll confuse kindness for love. And you'll confuse bare minimum for actual 100% effort. People will come into your life and they'll walk all over you because you don't know how to differentiate quality. You'd rather have quantity. You'd rather have 1 million people in your lives, but no one to call when you're breaking down at 3 a.m. in the morning and you're lonely and you're having a panic attack. Is that what you want for yourself? Is that what you want for yourself? A sad life with a big circle but no quality friends? I'm sure that is not what you want for yourself. So you have to work on your self-worth. You have to love yourself so much. You have to romanticize your life so much that nothing that any manipulative person or narcissistic individual can do can actually blind you to reality. Just because they give you a couple of compliments here and there, you won't actually be fooled and feel like, oh, they love me. Just because they help you a bit, you won't feel like, oh, now they love me. You have to understand that attention is not affection. And you're chasing people because they gave you attention. They gave you a bit of attention, not even too much, a teensy, weensy, insy bit of attention. And now you're all over the place, you're saying you love them. You say you love them because they gave you attention. Because they looked at you and they complimented you and they said you have nice hair. Now they're your soulmates. Now you want to get married. Now you want 55 children. Now you want to build a home in Alaska. Come on, work on your self-worth. Because let me tell you something, especially as a lady, girl, when you get to the point in life whereby you have loved yourself and you've filled your own personal love tank and you've actually worked on yourself, it's not easy for anyone to come into your life and easily gain access to you just because they give you a bit of attention here and there. Just because they act like they like you, just because they talk to you in a certain way, just because they mesmerize you with some English vocabulary, left, right, center, now you're falling for them. Let me tell you one thing, love yourself enough and you won't chase. Because you'll be too busy focusing on yourself, and that is why I've mentioned it early in the video. Invest in yourself mentally, invest in yourself physically, invest in yourself emotionally, and you'll see just how quality the kind of friendships you'll have in your life. You just see the kind of quality friends you have. Unless you actually love yourself and you actually improve your self-worth, people will come into your life and they will mess you up. They will destroy you, they will throw you off balance, they will mess with your energy, they will mess with your plans, because you're not at a point in life whereby you can discern true people from the false ones. You're not at a place in life whereby you can say, you know what, I'm not going to chase this person because I understand that better is coming for me, because I understand that life is working out for me. You won't be working from that perspective. So until you learn to love yourself, work on your self-worth. Why is it that you don't love yourself? Stop looking like who did it and why, and start looking like, yeah, I made it. Yeah, I'm that girl. Whether you like it or not, I'm that girl. Do you have a problem with it? That's your problem. Get to that point. And if people say that you have an attitude, you got too high standards, you need to lower your standards. Don't lower your standards, baby girl. If anything, take them higher. Because you'd rather be alone. You'd rather be alone but have no drama in your life. Then lower your standards and allow people to come into your life and come with their chaos, drama, non-function, non-productivity, and mental issues. You don't want that in your life. We don't want that in our life. It's entering 2025. We are working on quality. So love yourself. And the moment you raise your levels of self-worth, you won't chase people. I'm telling you, take this from a person, take this from me. This is personal to me, because I used to be like you. I used to be like you. I used to chase. I used to wish people would be a part of my life. I used to beg people to stay. I used to hold on to people who are not right for me. But until I let go, the day I let go, I started just focusing on myself, things changed. My life took a 360 turn, and I'm telling you. So take this advice very seriously. Another reason you're chasing people, you don't have an understanding that your happiness lies within your own hands. You don't have an understanding that you dictate your happiness, you dictate your joy, you dictate your moods, you dictate how your life goes. You're chasing people because you've put it into your head that your life outcome is dependent on their actions. Your day is only going to go great if he texts you. You're only going to have an amazing day if he checks up on you. You're only going to have an amazing weekend if your friends call you and they're like, babe, let's go out for dinner. You're only going to have an amazing life if people are constantly calling you and inviting you to events. You don't have an understanding that your happiness is dependent on you. Why are you putting your happiness, why are you making yourself dependent on other people's decisions? This is an individual outside of yourself. First, understand that you can't control people's actions. You can't control how people think about you. You can't control how people feel about you. The best you can control is your reactions and your feelings and your own personal actions. Understand that this is an individual person outside of you. And by putting your life's outcome, making it dependent on this person, you are setting yourself up for disappointment, sadness, toxic attachment, and absolute sadness and depression. That is what you're setting yourself up for. Honestly, that is what you're setting yourself up for. Why are you making your life dependent on this person? Why is it that they have to be a part of your life for you to be happy? Why do you feel like you cannot run, why do you feel like your life cannot run smoothly without this person? Once again, I used to be like you. If they don't text me, my day is ruined. If they don't come see me, I am no longer functioning, I am dead, carry me to the morgue. If they don't check up on me, I am not worth checking up on. And the problem with this is you get yourself in a spiraling situation whereby you're constantly overthinking. They haven't texted you, oh, no, I'm not good enough to love. Maybe they found someone else better that they can love. I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I should change something. Did I do something wrong? Blah, 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 blah. Next thing you're catastrophizing. Next thing is a panic attack. Next thing you're on meds. Just because you're putting your life's situation dependent on other person's actions. This person doesn't dictate how your life goes. Love yourself to the point that whether they text you or not, your life moves. Whether they want to be your friend or not, fine, your life continues. They're not bringing value, they're just adding. They're just a decoration on top of the cake. They're just, they're just a little top. They're not everything. They're not everything. Take these people off the pedestal. Take these people that you're chasing off the pedestal. Whether it's your female friends, whether it's this man, whether it's this boyfriend of yours, whomever it is, take them off the pedestal. Grab them, take them off the pedestal, put yourself on the pedestal, and you see how your life is going to change.